Hello, I'm doing my Actuation Persuasive speech. Have you heard about the No Child Left Behind Act? The No Child Left Behind Act is based on the belief that setting high standards and establishing measurable goals can improve individual outcomes in education. I have thoroughly researched this topic. My impression of the No Child Left Behind Act has drastically changed since discussing this topic with teachers within my school district. I'm going to talk about the No Child Left Behind Act and how it affects my community, Adams Friendship High School, middle school, and elementary school. I will cover that the No Child Left Behind Act is what it is, how it affects my school system, and the solutions to Adams Friendship District's problem regarding the No Child Left Behind Act. My first main point is the No Child Left Behind Act. A startling statement is, taxpayers pay for testing that is very time-consuming, that only achieves chaos for teachers, administrators, and schools. Okay, a purpose of the No Child Left Behind Act is parents have a critical role in children's lives, and how you work for meaningful and accurate accountability in their schools, according to Wright. Alright, another purpose of the No Child Left Behind Act is it requires standardized testing, according to education.com. In standardized testing, they are being grades 3rd, 8th, and 10th. They're being tested on reading and math, and teachers focus their curriculum and criteria just based on what the test is being asked upon, rather than being in a general basis. For example, a teacher would teach in 3rd grade maybe just addition, if addition was just going to be on the test. So the student would lack the education in subtraction, multiplication, division. So later in their later lives, their education on that subject will be lacking. Next point, subpoint is, what is the No Child Left Behind Act? George W. Bush signed the No Child Left Behind Act into law on January 8th, 2002, according to Wright. States are responsible for setting up standards according to education.gov, ed.gov. Now that I told you about the No Child Left Behind Act in general, I'm going to talk about the No Child Left Behind Act and how it affects Adams Friendship School District. No Child Left Behind Act in Adams Friendship. Here's a startling statement. Ultimately, the No Child Left Behind Act is more of a problem in schools than it actually helps schools. Adams Friendship has failed the No Child Left Behind Act 2 years in a row, 2008 and 2009. The reasoning for that is because 18 to 20% of 375 students just in the middle school failed or have disabilities, according to the Wisconsin Rapids Tribune. A quote by Deborah Lossing, an 8th grade teacher which is in the middle school, says, "The No Child Left Behind Act testing is taken in the fall of the year when it should be taken in the spring after the kids have learned the criteria better, because when they just enter the grade, they're not being tested on the knowledge for that grade. They're being tested on, so they're lacking information." Modified reports. Adams Friendship filed a modified report because less than 80% of the graduating class of students graduated. But the reason for that is because 25% of them have disabilities, according to a quote from Christina Mitchell, computer science high school teacher. Adams County has a high rate of special needs children, and Adams County is the largest in Wisconsin, and it has the lowest income rate in Wisconsin. Now that I told you the No Child Left Behind Act and how it affects Adams Friendship, I am now going to talk about the solutions to Adams Friendship Area School District's problem. A solution to the No Child Left Behind Acts in Adams is, here's a starting statement first off, is Adams Friendship does not have the same advantages than larger districts in Wisconsin. A quote from Debbie Lossing, she states, testing later in the year the testing should be later in the year rather than the fall. It should be fall instead of the spring. Here's another quote by Gail Warland. The No Child Left Behind Act standardized test is one-time snapshot of students' skills instead of measuring the progress they make from year to year. Not all kids test well in very large general tests. Another solution to the No Child Left Behind Act in Adams is they should just remove it. According to Gail Warland of the Capital Times, is educators are discontented with standardized testing's format. A quote from Christina Mitchell in the high school, again, is, teachers and I feel, meaning teachers, her fellow teachers and her, feel that the No Child Left Behind Act is the biggest waste of time, energy, and money. Teachers spend more time prepping and testing than just plain old teaching. So, in conclusion, today I discussed the No Child Left Behind Act and what it is, how it affected the school system, and the solutions to Adams Friendship District's problem. In the state of Wisconsin, 148 schools alone failed to make the adequate yearly progression on tests to satisfy this No Child Left Behind Act. Is your school one of them? Thank you.